Hello everybody, here I'm just teaching you some more things in PHP. I've learned a lot of things. We've learned actually a lot of things in PHP. So now I'm just teaching you some more in PHP. Actually, I just teach you how to get the different, how to get arrays or how to print arrays with different methods. But there, I'm just teaching you something with the multi-dimensional arrays. Okay, so here, let's just start that. Actually, we have a multi-dimensional array here. If you can see this, I'm just teaching you again. I'm just guiding you a little again about it. If you just forgot that, employees. The name of the array is employees, and this is a multi-dimensional arrays. Just why? Because it has some nested arrays. This is the first array, and this is the second array in it. Okay. So this is the main array, and this array is assigned with the employees, and this array has two main arrays. The one array is employee 1, and the second array, you can see that employee 1 has the array, nested array, and employee 2 has the nested array as well. But those arrays has a lot of data, the key and the data, the key and the value. Actually not called the data, actually called the value, the key and the value. Or here, if you just go to the employee 2, the key and the value, and a lot of data like that. Now I am just calling that employee, I'm just calling that employees array with some special functions of PHP. So the thing is that, for example, I'm just pasting it here. For example, you just want the only thing, you just want the designation, okay, of employee 1 and employee 2, or any employee we have only 2 employees here, but we can add another employees, multiple employees here. So we just want the employees designation. So just go here, and here I'm just typing the function. But before that, I'm just typing here, I'm just creating a variable and just typing the designations. Okay, designations, and here is equals to, or designations, and is equals to here array column. Okay, I'm just adding the function which is array column in this way, and then in the array column I'm just typing the array employees. Okay, this is the array employees, you can see it here, array employees array. Okay, this is the array, actual array, and here we just calling the data of employee. But by the way, I just called the employees employees, okay, array, but add a comma, and now just mention which column you want. I just want the column of, wait for a while, yeah, I just want the column of designation. Okay, only the designation. The key is a column, and the column's value is the value, okay, in the array column function. Here I'm just typing, just put two single quotes or double quotes, and then just type designation. Okay, this designation is actually, this is here, this is the designation which I'm just calling there. And don't please just check the spelling, okay, don't make any mistake on the spelling. Okay, and then just go here and just type print or, and now here in the print or function, what I'm just getting actually the designations. Okay, this variable which is actually the array now, and this array has only the designations field. Now let's just go to the browser to check the new result and refresh that. And now I'm just getting the first one, the 0 1 actually, which is called the first one is web developer, and second one is a web designer, as we already knew. The first one, the employee 1 is name as John, and the designation is web developer, and second one name as Mark, and designation is web designer. So I hope you understood how the array column works. Some more things here, some last thing actually which I think really important, so I'm just teaching you, but we've learned a lot of things in the array functions. This must be last class. But before going to the further things, one thing I just want to clear you now. Just go to the browser to this thing. For example, here the mentioned thing is actually the 0 number is web developer and the first number is web designer. But the problem is that who is the 0 and who is the 1? This is a problem. This can be a problem if you just have thousands of employees. So in this way you can do multiple things. For example, we can get the employee by its name or by its its ID. We can create an ID as well. For example, how we can create the ID? For example, here just simply add another comma in here, ID, and then here the same mark and just assign any ID. For example, this is the dump ID. I'm not doing this, I'm just getting the data by name. By the way, the name will be the key now. Okay, here the first one here in the array column, the first one is the array where I'm just deciding to get the data, and second one is the raw, or actually the column, sorry, not raw, and the third one is the key, any key you want, and I'm just typing name. I just decided that name should be the key and the destination is the value. Actually, go to the browser and refresh that. Now I'm just getting John is a web developer and Mark is a web designer. Okay, just try to understand and try to concentrate it how I did it. Really simple and really easy. I just decided to get the names as key and the destination as the value. This has done. The another thing which I just want to teach you, actually, if you know about the pre tag of HTML, okay, this can design actually all the data. So I'm using pre tag in here. I'm just adding the pre tag. By adding the pre tag, we can get the pre-formatted text. Now let's just check it. You can see that this array has been pre-formatted by this pre-tag. We can use the pre-tag anywhere we just want. For example, I'm just using this pre-tag here, okay, in the tasks. So here before the key, I'm just concatenating the pre-tag, okay, and here at the end I'm just concatenating the pre-tag as well. So in this way we actually don't need to use the BR. Okay, let's just go to the browser and refresh that. Now you can see that we just pre-formatted the text. Now we don't need to use the BR because I just used the pre command. Let's just go to the and just refresh that. Now you can see that this is pre-formatted. It doesn't need the command. By the way, we can use the pre-formatting tags here as well. We don't need the BR anymore or any other designing or something. By the way, I hope you understood how I just made this thing by using the array colon. So actually after that, I'm just thinking to teach you some more interesting thing, actually some mathematical functions for arrays as well. So here I'm just creating an array, num, okay, num or nums, whatever you just want to give, no problem here, array. And right now what I'm just doing, actually not adding the singular double quotes directly, I'm just putting the values. Actually I just want to create the integers here, 2, 5, 7, 9 or 45. 45 is too much actually for counting. Let's just save it and let's just put the formula. Okay, here I'm just typing the echo and then array sum. This is a function of array sum. As you can see that it turns into blue. So there I'm just calling the nums, and you can understand what it can do. Actually it will plus all the values, it will sum all the values and give us the answer. So let's just save it and go to the browser to check the result. But before that, yeah, there is some BRs. Let's just refresh this now. 26. Why the 26? Just because 2, 5, 7, 7, 7, 14, 14, 3 is actually 15, 16, 17 and 17, and yeah, and if I just plus the 9 to 17, it will be 27. So there is 26. I think my calculation is a little wrong, but actually PHP can't lie. Okay, so this is more perfect, by the way. Now if I just add another BR here, so BR, okay, and here I'm just echoing another thing, array product. This is another function. Obviously it will give us the productive result, means the multiplication of the nums array. Really simple and really easy. Go to the browser, refresh that. Now 1890. So it is really hard to multiply these projects. So these are actually these numbers. So guys, by the way, I think I just teach you a lot of functions in the arrays. So if you just want to know more, some more about the arrays, so let's just visit the php.net, where you can find thousand of functions. Obviously we can't cover all of them, and some of them are not really necessary. I just teach you the necessary elements, and maybe you found more necessary elements from the php.net according to your requirement, but all of them are important, which I just teach you. All of them are important and necessary. So by the way, we will learn some more things in next class. Stay tuned and goodbye.